What's going on, Michigan Chess? We are here at the 2019 Motor City Chess Tournament at the Radisson. I am here with, say your name again?
Divjot.
Divjot.
Yep.
And your last name?
Locham.
Locham. And Divjot Locham, you are how old?
11.
11 years old, and what's your rating?
17, 19.
Man, when I was 11 years old, my rating was 0. Right? It's not even possible to be 0. My rating was 0 when I was 11 years old. So that is incredible. Divjot, right?
Yep.
Divjot, okay. And we're gonna look at Divjot's game. This was, what round was this actually?
This was just the round that I played, round 3.
Okay, cool.
And
you were black here, right?
Yep.
Okay, and Divjot comes to us, he's come here all the way from Canada. In Windsor, playing it at the Motor City Open. We have international players from all over, from a bunch of different states, and even outside of the country. All right, so thank you for joining us here, Michigan Chess Association. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get to the game. Now, here, the first move was D4.
Yep.
And what was the next move?
D5.
D5. Okay.
Bishop F4.
Bishop F4.
Knight F6.
Knight F6.
E3.
E3.
E6.
E6.
Knight F3.
And Knight F3.
C5.
C5. All right. Cool. Now let me ask you something, Divjot. I'm gonna give you. Actually, no, I think you did okay there. All right, keep going.
C3.
C3. Okay.
Knight BD7.
Knight BD7. Okay.
Knight BD2.
Knight BD2. Okay.
Bishop E7.
Bishop E7. All right.
Bishop D3.
Bishop D3.
Knight H5.
Knight to H5.
Yep.
All right.
Bishop G3.
Okay.
And Knight takes G3.
Knight takes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And H6. And Knight E5.
Knight E5. Okay.
Knight take E5. E take E5. Queen C7. F4.
F4.
Yep.
Probably should have went Knight F3 instead. All right. So, So there is some imbalances in this position. Now, you being 1700, I'm pretty sure that you're aware of how to use certain imbalances. When you see this position, what is the differences that you see?
So I see that I have the bishop pair,
Yep.
which should be able to give me an advantage. And he also has some double pawns on the center, which also should give me an advantage. And he does have the double pawn that does give him the half open H file. So I have to. That's why I played H7 to H6 because I don't want to keep defending my H7 pawn. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so it was perfect how you broke down those imbalances. Okay. Now, there's 3 phases when you recognize an imbalances. One is just simply stating the imbalance. The second phase is to recite what the rules are when you have those certain imbalances. And the third phase is the execution of the moves, okay? So one of the things that I noticed here after you played Queen C7, the reason why White should have played this Knight F3 move instead is because the only way to take advantage of this open file is to play G4 and G5 in some variations, right?
Yep.
G4, G5. So my double pawn doesn't have to always just sit there and look ugly.
Yeah.
My double pawn can actually control extra squares moving forward, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of G4, G5.
Right. But by him playing F4 here in this position, doesn't look like that is something he was thinking about there. Also, you mentioned the bishop here. Now, at this moment, overwrite that. At this moment, your bishop here is not that great, right? So in general, guys out there, when you have the bishop pair, you want to put those bishops on diagonals where your pawns don't block their pathway. And it'll be perfect if you had both those bishops side by side, aiming at a certain area of the board that you want to control. So right now, Divjot, we got to figure out where we going with this bishop. Should we put it on c6 and play d4?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we got to figure out. Whereas our opponent, in order for the knight to equalize the bishop, I don't know. Maybe we can go knight f3, but
yeah, it's hard for him to equalize after f4.
Right. I don't know if the knight is going to be as good.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we're gonna go ahead in this game. After f4.
So c4.
c4. Okay.
Yep. Bishop c2.
Bishop c2.
Queen b6.
Queen b6.
Yeah, so here it's a double attack on the b and e pawn. But he has bishop a4.
Okay.
Check. And here I probably made a mistake. I played bishop d7.
I don't think that's a mistake.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a mistake. The reason why I say that, you're looking at. I see what you're looking at though. It's something different.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is I don't think it was a mistake to get rid of this bishop at this point.
Yeah.
Because it looks like he had a plan of knight to f3 to d4, right? But I see what you're saying though. Bishop d7. Okay, so what happened after this?
Yeah. So bishop take d7.
Okay.
King take d7. And knight c4.
And knight what?
c4. Knight takes c4.
Knight takes c4.
Yep.
Right.
So,
okay.
But here, again, queen c5. And
I don't
like this anymore.
Yeah, I don't think he should have done that. But okay. So queen c5, and what does he play?
Knight d2.
Knight d2.
Yep.
Okay.
Now take the pawn on e3. Queen e2.
Queen e2.
Take the pawn on g3.
Right.
Queen f2.
Queen f2.
And I just take the queen.
And you take the queen?
Yep.
Okay. So now this is different imbalance on the board. What is your imbalance here?
So now it's bishop versus knight.
Woo.
Which can be a little bit. Really depends on the outposts and how active my bishop is. So,
I love when you guys talk imbalances. Beautiful. So bishop versus knight, and usually, now not always, a bishop is better than a knight when there's pawns on both sides of the board. But there's always exceptions to all the rules here. Right now, we have a bishop where there's plenty of pawns on the same color as this bishop.
So it's a little bit passive.
Yeah.
So I play bishop c5
Okay.
to activate it a little bit. And it's fine. He played king e2.
Okay.
And rook a8.
Rook a8.
Yep. Knight b3.
Knight b3.
And bishop b6.
Bishop b6.
So here, I was thinking if you play knight d4, I just take because my bishop's not that well.
Okay, now explain to me your rook in game after the take on the knight on d4. So now you go into a rook in game.
No, this didn't happen in the game.
It did happen?
No, it didn't happen.
Oh,
okay,
well, no, but I want you to explain to me what so you're saying you were prepared for knight d4, and if bishop takes d4, c takes d4, you were gonna go rook to c2 probably, right?
Yeah.
That looks better, or maybe even winning, I guess.
Yeah.
So, all right, I got you. So what was next?
So he can't do that. Let's find the move. Wait. One second. Okay, rook ac1, so he's opposing me on the open file.
Okay.
So now if knight d4, bishop d4, he still has a chance. So he'll play rook c4.
Rook c4, okay.
Yep. So I'm attacking the pawn and preparing to double up with tempo. He played king f3.
King f3, okay.
Rook hc8, so I'm doubling up, preparing.
Rook hc8,
Yep.
okay.
So I'm preparing and I'm doubling up and preparing d4.
Okay.
Rook hd1, stopping d4. And king e7, just getting out of the pin.
Okay.
Knight bd2. I'm sorry, knight d2.
Knight bd2?
No, yeah, knight d2.
Yeah. I wonder if this does anything here. Nope, guess not.
No, because yeah, I can do that.
All right.
And now rook 4 c6. Yep, knight b3. And I played rook c4 just to gain some time. Knight d2. And I played rook 4 c7.
Okay.
And now he played knight b3. And so here I just played rook c6, and I was like kind of asking him, so like, what's your plan? What are you trying to do in this position?
Okay.
And here he played knight d4. And okay, so I took because my bishop's not doing anything.
Okay.
He took with the rook. Yep. Rook c4. I played rook c4, and he took my rook. And so
Yeah. Okay.
here I was thinking a little because I don't know if I should take with the rook. Because if I take with the rook, it's like a closed game. I'm slightly better, but it's hard to make progress. And if I take with the pawn, then it's a more open game. And
well, it's also more symmetrical too.
yeah.
But
and then I just have a pawn majority, which is
yeah. See, actually, wait a minute, because you're just up a pawn anyway.
yeah.
So you took with the rook.
No, I took with the pawn.
You took with the pawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Okay, and he did he play rook d1?
Yeah.
And then you play rook d8?
Yeah. And then he took.
He took.
And
I wonder if
this is a draw now. I think after takes or king takes.
Did this happen?
Yep.
Okay.
And now king e4. So here I think it's a draw already. I played
Well, hold on. So, what is your plan if you're trying to win? What are you thinking now?
Okay, so first I wanna defend my c5 pawn. C4 pawn successfully because it's pretty overextended. I don't even know what. So if I can.
So let's stop there, Div. I want to make sure they understand. Everybody's not 1700.
Yeah.
So this is the disadvantage of having space.
Yeah.
In the end game. So in the beginning, when you have a space advantage, it gives your pieces better squares to move to, and you have an advantage usually most of the game. But if you put a pawn on the other person's side of the board and pieces get traded off, the other person's king is actually quickest to your pawn when it's like that, right? So white has a really active king here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's I want to successfully defend that, and then I have a pawn majority on the king side, and I just push that.
Okay.
So here I played king c7. He played king d4, b5, king c5.
Beautiful.
a6.
A6, yeah.
And here I think this is the only move that allows him to play on a4.
Okay.
So here I took the pawn, which I think I have to because there's no choice, and then king takes the c4 pawn. And here I played a3.
You played a3?
Yep. Because I'm gonna lose my pawn anyways, I can't stop that.
So you make it you're making sure you have split pawns instead of them working together.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
a3.
What would happen if you play a3?
King b5
right. And then what did he play? Did he take that or no?
Yeah, he took it.
Okay.
Now I play king c6.
Alright.
He played. You know who Alex is, right? Wait, sorry, I didn't play king c6. Oh yeah, I did. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. And now he played king b4.
King d4.
King b4.
b4. Okay.
And now I played king b6. He played king c4. King c4.
c4. Okay.
And now I played a5. a4, and here I played king c6. So he played king d4, and here I played h5. So here this is after he played g3 here, and
yeah, but your plan is the f6 and get the passer going, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But here we agreed on a draw.
You agreed on a draw here?
Yeah.
How much time did you have on your clock?
I think around 10 minutes.
Do you believe you could draw the game with 5 minutes left?
Yes.
You should have probably taken 5 minutes to think about it again some more.
Yeah, I did. I had 15 minutes, and then it took 5 minutes to think about it.
Oh, okay.
And then I accepted the draw.
Okay. So if you were going to try for a win, what would you play?
I don't know. It's kind of hard, but I would most likely play f6. I think that's my only chance to push for a win. And so he would take most likely. And after I take.
Okay. What would he play then?
Maybe just king e4.
King what? E4?
No. I think I then have king c5. How about f5?
F5?
Yep.
Okay.
And then.
Oh, can we do this? Yeah, I guess we could.
Yeah, I was thinking of that, and then
King what?
No, this is like, can we go back? So maybe, oh wait, sorry, I made a mistake. Can we go back? So here, I played King B6 and then we agreed on.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then here, we agreed on draw. Yeah, okay. This makes more sense. Yeah, now I think my king is too far away. Because if I play King C4, you just go King C6 and okay, King D4, and yeah, I think okay, so F6. Okay, let's see that F6, and do I have to take?
I don't know. Okay, so my what I'm looking at is push, take, push again, but I don't know if you can catch this in time. So if you push here, he takes first, right?
Yep.
And you have to go right now. You can't just push again. So you're gonna have to be closer in order to create an outside passer.
But if I'm closer, then he has a C4, C3 pawn.
But this is not going, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, it depends.
This won't make it because your king will be able to stop this one. It all depends on are you gonna be able to clear this out and make him chase this outside passer while you take this one?
Yeah.
Right? Because all these are gonna be dissipated, these pawns here. Yeah. So I think that let's see what did they suggest here. C4? Okay.
Oh yeah, C4. Yeah, this is what I saw, and then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to go back here.
But then King C4, I'm not sure. I'm.
Oh, now I'll take. Okay. Now it's
King C5 maybe.
C5. Yeah.
Maybe I can take A5. Am I in time? Yeah, I can just take A5.
Huh?
I can just King B5, King take
King B5, King A5.
Yeah.
And then you'll make it in time.
Yeah. And here, if you play E4, I just take and.
All right, so hold on. So I go here, right, and then you go in here. Sure.
Yeah. I'll go there. Yeah.
Oh, because you get to. Okay, so I have to actually have to go somewhere else. Hold on.
Yeah.
So I have to actually go. Okay. You go in here, then I'm gonna have to go back. Oh, I'm a race. Wow, that's interesting. And you push, right?
Yeah.
No, why not? You won't win the race. Oh, you have to stop me from controlling this square, right? That doesn't work either?
Yeah, okay, I'll go
because
there,
I'll step up.
And then I'll step back up.
Oh, and then this is a draw. That's true. That's true. We will have to do this dance.
Yeah, okay, wait. King B7? Let's see this.
King what? B7?
Yeah. And then King B6, yeah. I don't think this works because after King B6, you just want a tempo. King B6 and push the pawn.
Well, you tell me push here?
Yeah.
Push and then check. Yeah, it's gonna be a draw because you're gonna control the queenie square, right?
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to dance here. So it's a draw.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is, I just wanted to make sure that you guys take that extra 5 minutes. If you know it's gonna be a draw anyway, take that extra 5 minutes to say, hey, let me check it out. But it looks like it's at least a draw. If anything, it might be unclear, and I wouldn't be confident enough with a king and pawn endgame to go for it. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we're happy to have you here, man. Thanks for coming to the Motor City Open, man. I know a little bit about you. I never met you, but as a coach, it's my job to know who are the up and coming young kids that come up, right? So it's my pleasure to meet you, and this is a really interesting game that you showed us. I hope that you'll come to future tournaments and join us in other broadcasts. Thanks for joining, and for Divjot from coming here all the way from Windsor to join us here at the Motor City Open. I am Coach Wilson, and we will see you next time.